Hey everybody, welcome back to Granny Griffin Presents The Witch Hunter War. Coming back here this week, got a pretty intense game set up for everybody. There's going to be some violence, there's going to be some drama, there's going to hopefully be some laughs, but we'll see where we get to there.
I'm sure about that.
Most importantly, there's going to be some drinks.
No, when will you have time to brew?
I'll figure it out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, honestly, we'll see. Yeah, same as every week. Don't forget to give us a follow up on Spotify, on Facebook. But other than that shameless plug, let's get the theme song playing so we can get this party started. Alright, so I imagine everybody's going to remember exactly where we were last week, but just a small refresher. You have traveled into the ruins of the underground city of Alkmaar that used to be a thriving Comorian city, but is now only a necropolis. You made your way past a number of elemental zombies thanks to lines of salt. You were able to navigate down the waterworks and essentially find your way to a beachhead underground. Not far from this beachhead, you found a not a way station, but basically a camp, kind of made out of the ruins there, and behind a bunch of debris you saw what would best be described as like a golden sarcophagus, which ended up actually being a set of Morian armor. And inside said armor, after the stone was broken, you met the young Comorian Cobble. The last thing that happened last week was Corbin put his clawed hand on Cobble's shoulder, and the gem in his gauntlet began to shine a bright purple, and that's where we ended it.
Yeah, I got a question on that right there.
Sure.
Did Goon see the gem start glowing?
Yeah, everybody would have seen it. It's very...
Corbin.
I'm
Do it to me next. Do it to me next.
That's not how it works.
I immediately try to rip my hand off of the poor boy's shoulders.
So for that, I want you to roll a dex save.
Dex save? Okay.
Yep.
That one I can do. That is a 14.
Okay. So you're able to pull your hand off before it starts to glow too much. So it was a little weird, but you're not quite sure kind of what happened there, or what would have happened if you kept your hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, I don't think I want to find out.
Find out with me, man. Do it with me next. Come on.
No.
What?
It's not ideal.
I touch
What's the
him
worst
with my
that could
hand.
happen?
I don't think the same thing would happen for you.
Why am I not special enough?
I think it has to do with the child, maybe.
Do you want?
I touch Goon.
Okay. Roll an insight check.
Which one of us?
You.
Either or.
Okay.
That is an 8 on my insight.
My insight was a 14 again. I rolled 11 twice.
So you, Goon, you don't really see anything. You said there's no light, and Corbin, with your roll, you can kind of discern that he's a little disappointed.
Wait, that Goon is, or
that Goon is disappointed.
Okay.
Goon's just gonna like slump his shoulders and just like walk to the back of the group.
Can someone tell Goon that he's special?
Tuba's going to wrap her trunk around his shoulders and be like, "It's all right. You'll get your time."
Hashtag Goomba.
You know, I'm actually quite athletic.
Oh my god.
That you are.
Go, bro.
So yeah, as you guys are kind of standing there and making noise, I would like everyone to roll a perception check. This
If I
has to
roll
do
another 11.
This has to do with hearing.
Okay. So then Tuba gets a plus, I assume?
Does Tuba get a plus?
Only
big
for
ears.
smell.
Like,
Oh. Darn.
it's because she has a long nose.
Together, we still see nothing.
Yeah. I got a 5.
I got a 6.
I got a 9.
In total?
Yeah.
I got a 19 to make up for that.
Oh, nice.
And I rolled a 23.
Jesus.
All right. So nobody else hears this except for Tuba and Bliss, because everybody else is talking, but their ears are kind of specially tuned to hear for things. But you start to hear multiple footsteps coming from further down the cave. Kind of like the cave, the further you go, it kind of goes like an incline upwards and outwards, probably up to land there. But you hear footsteps, and you also hear some large kind of wagon wheels.
There is people coming.
Uh-oh.
Are we not alone in here?
Doesn't sound like they're zombies, because it sounds like they're pulling a wagon.
Should we hide?
What if
Probably.
we all went into the lantern and just left the lantern here?
No, I think that's a bad idea.
I think hiding might be probably prudent to a point.
We should probably.
Just to-
Well, yeah.
Until we can see them and see if they might be friend or foe.
Okay. I assume that we're all like whispering this.
We could always just go say hi.
No.
No. Goon, why don't you go check on the animals? And I bring out the lantern.
Yeah. All right, let's go see Chucky.
It might be good to maybe have Goon and little Cobble there hang out in there together. It would give Cobble a little bit of a companionship while they're in there alone, and Full Goon can go full Goon in there
I'm going to go start making them stables.
until we need them anyway.
Yeah.
Do we think he could teach Cobble to build a barn? Or do we think that he should just like mind the child? Because I don't think he's like prime babysitter material.
I'm an excellent babysitter. I still have all of my old Mega Blocks.
With you?
You never know when you're going to need them.
They make good caltrops.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
to scale.
I have stepped on one before. It's not pleasant. Okay. Cobble, do you mind touching this lantern for a moment?
No, not at all.
You're not Cobble.
I think we were talking to Cobble.
Yes.
Oh.
And I think you're already in the lantern.
Oh, right, I am.
So after Cobble sees Goon kind of just going to be like, oh, okay. I guess just
We don't know who is coming. And just to be safe, we don't want you in any danger. I say that,
Okay.
and I'm like trying to keep my gauntlet hand as far away from Cobble as I can.
And Goon's in there. He'll keep you company. We might need him to come out just in case things get hairy. But there's lots of nice, pretty animals to hang out with in there.
Oh, okay.
And it won't be like it'll be like you're in a nice pasture with a nice house. If you want a nice bed, everything's there.
Might be crackers and stuff.
Oh, there's plenty of food. And yes, if I'll keep the lantern with me, and if things get hairy, I will jump in and get Goon.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Goon. Oh,
Isn't already in
Cobble, can you give this to Goon? And I will hand Cobble a simple platinum ring. I'm like, tell him to put it on. He'll need it.
Okay, so I know what that is because I know what kind of cleric you are. But to Corbin, it looks like a wedding band.
It pretty much does, yeah.
She is stating her love in case they perish.
Yes.
Tuba does not see it this way.
Goon is totally going to take this as a positive sign. I'm in.
I figured it would.
This is a commitment from Tuba.
Now, please, you can go into any room except for, and I specify Sandy's room. I do not want him to go into Sandy's room.
Okay, and he Cowell puts his hand on the lantern and he's kind of like just pulled into it.
Yep. Okay, now I suggest we all hide.
I'll do my best.
That's all we can ask of you.
Okay, go, and I pointed to like the alcove. It's like, go in there and we'll try to pile stuff up so that they just don't see you.
Tuba will go where directed, find a nice shadowy spot in there, and hunker down, prepping weapons just in case.
What about the rest of you?
Once we like pile the garbage up high enough, then I will probably hide near Tuba, but probably closer to like. You said that there was almost a house here.
Yeah, it's kind of like built into the stone walls and everything there.
Okay, so there's not actually like a back to it.
No.
Oh, okay. Then I will hide just inside the door, I guess.
Okay, you go up to the door and you're gonna try to open it and hide behind it.
Yep.
Okay. You try to open it and it's locked.
I look quickly to Imogene.
Yeah. I will try and pick that lock.
Okay, go for it.
I'm not gonna kick it, idiot. That's not my move.
I just know that Brett just like lifted his foot and like.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. A knowing nod and a raise of his foot. No, that's not my move.
There was a significant wink too.
I am roguish, and I have thieves' tools. I will attempt to pick the lock, and quickly.
Okay, roll for it.
Am I rolling stealth, sleight of hand?
It's pretty close to sleight of hand. It's dex plus proficiency.
16.
Okay. So you go at it, you're able to, after about a minute or so, open it up. The people are getting rather close now, but you will have enough time if you want to kind of like get in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to go and hide behind something big.
Yes. I like motion for Bliss to come with us.
And I firmly plant my cap above the snakes who are writhing uncomfortably.
I go with you.
All right. So yeah, we're all, except for Tuba, all of us are in this house thing.
Tuba.
Tuba's good where I am.
Yeah. we hid Tuba away from us.
I guess so.
And we had Goon in the lantern.
Yeah.
I'm building
Justin,
stables.
do you notice that we have a habit of hiding Brett places?
Yeah, I've noticed that a few times now.
They're going to be hella surprised when he pops out of the lantern.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't no genie.
If you want to see a
Oh my God. Goon.
I was going, wah, 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 wah.
Oh, very good. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, you never
Oh.
had a friend like me.
Jack-a-doodle, hey.
All right. So by the time you get in, you are able to kind of close the door. After about 2 or 3 minutes or so, you hear this wagon kind of coming down. There's some footsteps, some louder than others. You see that there's most of them look pretty Terran. There seems to be 2 archers. There seems to be 2 thugs. There's one person who seems to have a sword that's a little bit more slender. And they're not really wearing armor or anything, especially not compared to the others. They're wearing like nicer clothes. Kind of sitting next to him on both sides on the wagon are 2 wolves.
Inside you are 2 wolves. Sorry. Go ahead.
And behind them, you see a very large, it looks like a person, but it's easily 10 feet tall, and they seem to be wearing a very large hood.
Does anyone have a very large lasso that we can use to rope them all up? I've been watching a lot of Bugs Bunny.
That's true.
We do have a lot of rope.
How do we think we can incapacitate all of them at once?
I think we should let them go by.
That's probably true.
You don't think they'll notice us?
Maybe not.
What if here is where they're going?
Then we're royally screwed.
Can we make a contingency plan for if here is where they're going?
Hide in the lantern and hope they don't grab it.
There's a plan.
It's a pretty good plan. I'm not here.
But he's already hiding in the lantern.
Yep.
So one down. Okay, I'm fine with this plan.
Okay.
Yeah, so as they kind of reach the landing there, they come to a stop.
Of course they do.
And you see the person at the front kind of motions to the two kind of more muscular guys there. And it's like, okay, so start loading up so we can, or loading off. You know, we need to take some stuff up there, but take some stuff out.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
This is the time to go in the lantern.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
that's probably true.
What does the
But
inside
how
of...
long are they going to be here for? We can't just live in there. How do we do this, like, stealth-like?
You all get in, and I will attempt to just not be seen.
What?
Well, I can always...
Well, yeah, I know I'm the sneaky one, but what are we trying to do?
I would like to know what the inside of this building looks like.
It's a very dusty. Basically, just looks like a kitchen. It's one room.
Okay.
So you're looking for recon.
I am looking for a cupboard to put the lantern into.
And we're just going to live in the lantern until these people leave?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, this is the fight Jacob was looking for.
It's like, you
Instead,
guys-
we're pacifists and we're starting a garden.
Stables. I'm making stables.
give
Yeah,
me
you know what? I'm fine with it. Let's.
Okay, fine.
Just give me a moment here.
Jacob is unhappy. with
Jacob
the
quickly rewriting the entire...
No,
Episode.
Jacob quickly seeing if he can find a way to get them to see us going into the lantern.
Well, no, I'm gonna have them roll a perception check.
On a bunch of people cowering.
And then randomly disappearing
Poof, poof.
as if
poof.
into
So,
the local furniture.
everybody-
Hey, what's that? A
we-
lantern.
Can everybody roll me a stealth right now?
Yep.
Well, I can.
Does, because she has been hidden by some garbage, does,
Tuba.
Tuba's not with you guys.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
not gonna have Tuba roll right this second. Tuba
Okay.
will have to roll by herself.
Can I roll
God
with
damn it,
advantage?
another 11? Okay.
No, you're just gonna roll.
Well, it's a 10.
Okay.
I got
asked because
a,
it sucked. Thank you.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got a 7 and I have a -1, so that is a total 6.
God
Oh.
damn it.
So this wasn't to physically hide you. This was this check was to see how loud you were talking,
Shit.
which says rather loud. So
Perhaps.
Too much planning. We did too much planning and not enough diving into the lantern.
so as you guys are talking, the people outside are like, what's going on in there?
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Pay no attention to the man behind the hat of the thing.
So the two thugs are
Perfect.
gonna
And-
make their way over to the
door.
door.
Can I quickly lock it back in place? I'm assuming the lock's on this side.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I would like to do that.
And then I'll
And
roll,
then say, nobody's home. Just kidding.
roll a sleight of hand to see if you can do it before they open it.
All right. Come on.
Can
Larry.
I assist him by telling
By
him
What did you
what
say?
to do? I don't know.
By saying nobody's home.
Did he say, oh, fuck?
I said 4 fuck. It was another 11 on the die, so 14.
So you see them like turn the knob, and as they turn the knob, you lock the deadbolt.
That's not suspicious.
They start knocking on the door. Who's in there?
And Corbin says in a female voice, "Who is it?"
No.
My persuasion is much better than my deception.
You don't need to know. Go away, says Corbin.
Don't make me insult you further.
Nobody of importance.
Yeah, he probably would say something like that.
No, that's not a lie.
Yeah, no
We
one of
are
importance.
Sorry, we're currently closed for remodeling.
Our soft launch is next weekend.
Tuba, you
Did you
can
register to follow our app?
hear all of this.
I figured so much.
I want you to roll a stealth without disadvantage.
You can hear us. Do you hate us yet?
6.
Oh,
Okay.
6
That was
means she
without
hates us,
disadvantage?
right?
That was without disadvantage. Yep.
Okay. So you hearing all this, you're out in the debris and you try to hold it in as much as you can, but it's really hard because your friends are being.
Stupid.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah,
I was.
they're
Yeah,
being
we're
a
being
little. They're being a little foolish, I guess is what I would say.
we are silly gooses.
And you start you start involuntarily chuckling.
I could be a goose.
Could be.
No, that has a swim and flight speed.
Ooh,
You're right.
You're right.
Gooses are no laughing matter.
Geese.
Geeses are no laughing matter.
Okay, proceed.
Gotcha. Tuba's gonna continue to stay there until she is either someone notices her or she feels like her friends are in immediate danger.
Well, give me a second here. Yeah, they noticed you.
Damn it.
Was it a natural one? No.
No, it was a 19 on the die.
Just hear some guard be like, "Hey, there's like an elephant over here."
I'm going to once they notice me, I'm going to start tearing open the garbage.
I'm the garbage man.
Garbage lady.
Basically, I've got my big pack. I'm going to act basically, try to pretend I'm like some garbage lady that's just like going through
Aren't
the
you
crap.
wearing like very nice clothing?
That's
You
why I'm
are.
ripping it open, and as I'm doing so, I'm just trying to smear stuff on me as I
How's
go.
your performance or persuasion?
Yeah, roll a performance.
All right.
I'm going to explain why right after.
It's
Oh shit!
No, no.
the rolls are really working for us today.
It went from 17 to a fucking 7.
Oh,
Ooh,
So
Peter
they're
is
just
on the
kind
brink of being able to accomplish something.
the,
Otherwise, I'm going to ignore them until just doing what I'm doing.
so the guy that's still on the wagon there is just like scratching his head, like he's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Like,
Very fair.
what the fuck?
A very poor attempt to hide.
What?
Hey, Bill, do you see this?
I think there's people in there.
So
They're not even trying.
he's like, I don't know what's going on, but do you want to take a look? And he's saying this to the large,
Hooded
like-
figure.
the large, like 10-foot tall hooded figure.
That's horrifying.
And the hooded figure, you just see two like rows of steam just kind of come out from underneath the hood,
Rows of steam?
Yeah.
Hmm.
and you hear a
that's not good.
I'm confused.
Did the rows go downward or upward?
downward.
Okay.
I look at Imogene and Bliss, and I say, "I'll be right back."
Uh-oh.
Where the fuck are you going?
I touch the lantern.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
This was not the time. Okay, Imogene is going to bear her snakes. Not that they'll necessarily help, but they make her feel more confident.
That's fair.
Once I'm in the lantern, I start yelling, "Goat! Goat!
Goat?
Goon!"
Well, that didn't take
Oh.
very long.
What?
Please come. I'm
What
like
do you mean,
standing
come?
right.
I've just got the stables all measured out here. I was just framing them up.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to punch things?
Oh, I mean, you got
No.
me now. I'm coming right now, bud.
Okay.
Irony.
Yeah.
To think what's the quickest way I can get Goon over here.
You did a good job.
You told him the truth?
Yeah.
Goon's gonna crush the drink that he was taking a break with, real quick. Just polish that right back, and he's just gonna be running with it.
Please don't litter on the. Okay.
Beer in hand.
Yeah, like beer in mouth, full sprint, trying to catch up to Corbin. Like, I got you, buddy. Let me just polish this off. All right, where were we at?
Karen,
I
you
bring
did
him
find
out
time
of the
for a beer.
lantern.
I know he did. He has like a still set up and everything. He didn't even care about the stable.
Yeah, that's totally true.
Yeah, there's no way you actually started.
No, but like I started my brew.
Started his break.
Yeah, he started his break. It's only been like 3 minutes.
So yeah, I will accompany Corbin out of the lantern.
Okay, so now there's more people in this house.
Well, they know we're here.
Yeah. Is there a cellar? Have we investigated this house? Can I roll perception?
Yeah, roll perception.
Can I wave to the people that are like, hey guys?
Why?
Well,
16.
There's no other doors or traps or trap doors or anything like that.
Well, fuck.
well, hey guys, how's it going today? What can I do for you?
There are, however, windows.
How do you think it's going?
Well, I mean, I just showed up. I'm trying to ascertain that situation right now. These look like new people. I like to meet new people.
No,
No.
What's the worst that could happen?
they will fight you.
Did you say hi yet?
No.
So you don't know they're going to fight us.
Oh, God.
Hi.
Who's in there? Who are you?
Well, we're just some, happy-go-lucky traveling companions on our way to go and, do some stuff and have some fun. Got a little turn around there back at the, what was it? That was a left we took, wasn't it?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, it was about a left. Where are we?
Oh, my God.
In deep shit, that's what you in. Open this fucking door.
Well, all right, I'll get to that. Like, why are we in deep shit?
Because you're stealing our stuff, obviously.
Hold on. What did we take?
What?
Absolutely.
There's nothing in here.
Hey, we didn't take anything. We can't get in trouble for taking stuff if we didn't take stuff.
Okay, where's the fucking sarcophagus?
What the fuck's a sarcophagus?
Oh, that's an old school casket that they used to bury people in back in the day.
We don't have one of those.
We don't?
No.
No, yeah, okay, we don't have one of those.
Well, it was here when we left.
Well, why would you leave it here if you were afraid it was going to get taken?
It's called... I don't have to fucking answer. You open the fucking door.
He's aggressive.
Yeah.
Bliss takes a deep breath and says, I feel like you're not solving your problems in a way where we can just talk this out. There's a lot of animosity coming through this door at us, and we've tried to answer your questions.
Don't you fucking know who we are?
No.
That's what we're
to be
asking.
honest.
There's like a long, kind of awkward pause. We're the
It's okay. Take your time.
the twin sons. We're the twin sons. Because there's two of us. This is two of each of us.
There's two of each of you, like there's four of you?
Well, Oh no.
That's quintuplets.
Well, no. This.
No, it isn't. That's quadruplets, Brett.
Tuba's listening to this all and is
Yeah.
like, isn't there only one big giant?
The thug's like, well, there's me as my brother. The archers, they're twin sisters. The dogs are the same, and that's George and Betsy, up there, and two was the only one that kind of sees where they're pointing, but they're pointing at the 10-foot tall hooded figure there. And I mean, he's not a twin, but that's Rob.
He absorbed his twin in the womb.
Ew.
Wow.
Yeah, you see the guy on the wing is like, ew, no, why?
How about this? Since we did not know who you were, and you obviously don't know who we are, why don't we let you try to find this sarcophagus thing that we don't have any idea about, and as you leave, we exit and go our separate ways.
How about you? How about we just fucking kill your elephant friend out here?
Tuba, listening to this, enacts a spell.
Okay.
And the ring that she had given Goon starts to glow. And they don't see it, but a ring on my pinky also starts to glow.
Oh,
And
okay. So nobody is going to see that ring.
so
Did you not
I
put it on?
cast.
I did,
Oh, wait.
but
Put it on
Goon
somewhere
is
else?
very much not for hand fashion, except for the only rings he wears are his rings of fury. That's the nickname he gave his knuckle dusters. So when he learned that this gift was from Tuba,
Please
the only thing he could think was naturally acceptable was to put it on one of his toes.
Okay,
Oh,
thank God.
okay.
So he's got a toe ring.
I'm
Somebody
not
concerned.
say. So relieved to say it's a toe ring.
Yeah.
Where did you think it was going to go?
Feel free to use your imagination.
Do.
Okay, so
It's a trunk ring.
the ring starts glowing on Tuba's finger, and
Goon's toe.
well, yeah, like if this was a TV show, it would pan over and it would like look right at Goon's hand, and Goon's hand would not glow, but there's a glow on his foot.
Coming from him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on his it matches. He matched pinkies with Tuba, but it's pinky toe instead of pinky finger.
Yeah, right pinky toe.
Aw. So nice.
What's going on?
All right, so she's casting Warding Bond. This spell wards a willing creature you touch and creates a mystic connection between you and the target until the spell ends. While the target is within 60 feet of me, it gains +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, and it has resistance to all damage. Also, each time it takes damage, I and him will take the same amount of damage. So, yeah, if he gets hit with 10, he takes 5, I take 5. The spell ends if I drop to 0 hit points, or if we're separated by more than 60 feet, and I can also dismiss it as an action.
Awesome.
How romantic.
Okay. At this point here, I'm going to have everybody roll for initiative.
Okay, I was going to say, are the horses in sight? The horses that were drawing the carriage.
It's actually not pulled by a horse. They're actually pulled by what looks like a large ox.
Okay, well,
They seem to be rather peaceful.
yeah. I'm not saying I want to kill them. I'm saying I want to spook them and get them to move whoever's inside that carriage away.
We're opening the door, right?
Are you?
We haven't yet.
Okay, never mind. I retract my comment. I'm not going to turn into a bear in this room. It's too crowded.
So, everybody tell me what you rolled for initiative.
Tuba rolled an 18.
Brett rolled a 2 and Imogene rolled an 11.
Bliss rolled an 8.
Corbin rolled a 15.
All right. So at the beginning of the round, you see the archer is going to jump off of the back of the wagon and is going to take up a position behind a large rock, and they are going to try to shoot at Tuba.
The old bag lady? What?
Oof, that is a 22.
That is a hit.
We're fighting old people?
Oh, I'm the old bag lady.
Okay, that's 11 piercing damage.
Oakley dokley. That brings me right down to bloodied.
Now,
Ow.
does that have to you to me as well?
No.
Oh.
Okay. That's going to be the archer's round. Next, you see the wolves are going to. They actually roll the same initiative, so they're going to both kind of make their way over to the thugs by the door, and that's going to be their turn. But it is your turn.
Whose
Who?
turn?
Tuba's.
Tuba's turn? Tuba's going to cast Sanctuary on herself.
There.
Yeah, she's going to cast Sanctuary on herself. And then when she has it cast, she's going to start walking out of the thing with her shield up.
What's the sanctuary do, Tuba?
She's going to walk out of the alcove that she was in, past the garbage towards.
Do you have your shield equipped?
Yes.
What's your AC of your shield?
Believe it's 17 altogether.
Are you wearing full or half plate?
I am not proficient with full, so I am wearing half, I believe.
I was taking a look at stuff there.
Yeah, half plate.
All right, I was just double checking because it makes sense. Okay, so you're walking out of the alcove. Are you walking closer to the door, or
closer to the door and my friends?
And that's your turn.
Yeah. Just holding my shield out and be like, "Hey, I'm good. Stop! I didn't do anything."
The next it is the other archer, and they are going to aim at the window and shoot off an arrow. I would like Corbin and Goon to roll me a dex save.
I'm very dexterous, except
Are
in
you?
this moment.
You and I got the same roll.
So you both roll the 6?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so as the arrow kind of goes through, you don't get hit. It just shatters the window and kind of causes you guys to recoil. So you guys have disadvantage on your next attack.
That's fine. That's honestly really fine for me.
And next it is you, Corbin.
Okay. I will look to who will I look to? I will look to Imogene, I think. And
What do you think I can do?
open the door and hide your face. And I am going to hold my action and cast Dragon's Breath. And on to cast Dragon's Breath, I guess. And as soon as the door is open, I am going to shoot out lightning from basically where the door is.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay.
So once the door is opened, I will fire it out.
Okay, I guess I will do that. And my snakes will attempt to shield my face with their bodies, not their sweet little faces.
Aw.
So I will crouch and
on
open
your
the
turn.
door, and the snakes will cover me.
After your turn. Okay, so is that your entire turn? Corbin, or is it
Yes.
action?
So basically what I do, my gauntlet starts to spark up, and I grab my throat and am waiting to exhale lightning.
Once the door opens, right?
Yes.
All right. So next is the swashbuckler from the wagon. So they are going to get up from the wagon behind the wolves and make their way over towards the door. They make their way over. They're able to kind of intercept Tuba. And Tuba, they're going to try to hit you with a dagger. And that is a 13.
They need to make wisdom saves or in order to be able to attack me in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. 15.
15 is a save.
That saves. Okay.
That one is.
They roll a 13 on the attack. 13 doesn't hit, right?
13 does not.
Okay. So that is their turn. Now it is one of the thugs. They are going to attack the door with their mace. And they miss. They kind of chip it off they try to aim for the door, but they very clearly miss and kind of hit the stone next to it.
Terrible aim.
Next, it is Imogen.
Did I already use all of my time to do Corbin's things?
No, it's your turn. Do you want to open the door for him?
Oh, yeah. I am going to open the door and crouch, and my snakes are going to protect my face.
Okay. So, as soon as the door is opened, there were at least 4 people, maybe 5. I don't know if the 10-foot person is within 15 feet of the door.
There's 2 thugs and 2 wolves.
And the 10-foot tall person
is still over by the wagon. They're not in range.
Okay. And the other person, the swashbuckler, they're kind of off to the side, probably.
They're off to the side. They're
So the 4 that are right in front of the door, all make dexterity saving throws.
all right. So first we have wolf. You said dex.
Yep.
First wolf is a 12.
12 does not save. The save you need to beat is 13, so 13 or higher.
So the 2 wolves fail because the second wolf rolled a 6. Now for the thugs, that is a 17 for 17 for 1, and the other is a 3. So out of them, one of the thugs passed.
Okay, so the ones that failed take 14 lightning damage, and the thug that passed only takes 7. And that is my reaction to use that. So I am out of everything. Hopefully they don't kill me by the time I try to use this again.
So you pop your head out of or pop yourself kind of into the doorway, and you have you're steadying your hand with the glove. Your free hand is underneath your gloved hand, kind of keeping it steady. It starts to spark to life, and you see an electric kind of image of a dragon head, and it shoots forward a screen of electricity, and it just decimates everybody except for the one thug that was able to kind of dodge out of the way. So they all got shocked. Imogene, you can still do an action. I'll say basically everything you did was a bonus action.
A bonus action?
Yeah, well, bonus action to like open the door.
Okay. Okay. Well, so I'm covering my face.
I say the cover in your face would be a free action.
Okay. And I'm going to attempt to toss a dagger into the one guy that passed the electricity thing.
Okay, roll to hit in your case.
Okay. 18 plus 5 is 23.
Okay, that definitely hits. And roll your damage.
6.
Okay, so after the lightning shoots out of Corbin's gauntlet, and it kind of goes dark, you use that as an opportunity to kind of get out there, and you throw a dagger, and it hits the one person that was trying to dodge the electricity. So they were able to dodge the lightning. They were not able to dodge your knife.
Fuck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Like hide behind the door.
Yeah, you're pretty much there at the moment, anyways.
Okay.
No, you're not like hiding, but you are. You can move back behind the door.
Yeah, I'll move back behind the door, and I would say that that's probably about all that I am prepared to do right now. Does anyone have suggestions?
Oh, I have plans.
Oh, great.
I
I
too
will
have
allow
amazing
anyone-
plans.
I will allow anyone to get through my space.
I'll say that's it for me.
All right. Now it is Bliss's turn.
So, I would like to
Become a
start
bear.
going through the door and become a bear.
Okay.
Yay!
You want to like turn into a bear as you're like exiting the door?
Yeah, well, I don't think I can exit the door as a bear.
Yeah, you can.
I'll fit through the door?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to turn into a bear and run out, and whoever is in my immediate path, I would like to go towards them.
Okay. So you kind of make your way through. Everybody kind of moves out of your way as you're kind of running towards the door, and as you run,
I'd like to start running on all four legs to
Yeah.
be very creepy at first.
you get down and you're like kind of like crawl running, and as you are, your horns start to like go back into your head.
Yeah.
Does Goon see this?
Everybody sees this.
Gross!
You still keep some of your shaggy hair, but your extremity, like your appendages, like your arms and your legs, grow a lot bulkier, and your claws grow a lot bigger, and then you physically are starting to grow taller. As you run out and you let out a mighty like,
Yeah, I am growling.
there are two thugs right in front of the door, and behind them are two wolves. So if you wanted to hit,
Are they not dead?
no, everyone's still alive. Everybody
okay.
else they're fairly beaten, but
It doesn't matter.
There's one-
Whoever's directly in front of me. So if the wolves are behind, then I'll go for one of the thugs.
yeah, one of the thugs looks like they're barely able to stand, and the other thug is not in much better shape.
Yikes. I don't know. The first one, I guess.
Okay, roll to hit as a bear.
Yeah. I have my stats up. Don't worry. Ooh. That's a 19 without things added to it.
That
Yay.
is gonna hit. You gonna
Okay.
bite or are you gonna claw?
Rip his face off.
No, I'm biting.
Biting. All right.
Yeah.
So roll a d8 plus 4.
Yeah. 5.
All right. So
She's
you run out and you see the thug that was the one that's like kind of barely still standing there. He was the one that was about to kind of kick down the door. But you run out and you just grab him by the stomach and you toss him, keeping some of his, basically like the soft part of his stomach kind of still in your mouth, and you toss him across the ground there.
Jacob.
Yep.
Bears do multi-attack.
Yep.
I don't feel I need to, though, right?
There's another thug behind that thug.
Okay, I can attack 2 with my
Yes.
multi-attack. One
Yep.
bite, 1 claw.
Go for it.
Okay, well, I did my bites. We'll do my claw. That's a 4 plus 6 to hit. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Damn.
Close.
Damn. Then
So
I do not hit.
You go to try to claw the other thug, but the thug is a little bit too far away from you.
There. All right.
All right.
I give out a mighty roar since I can't do anything else right now.
All right. So from the other side of the wagon, you see the 10-foot tall kind of humanoid starts walking towards you. They're a good about 60 feet away, so they're only able to make 40 feet of the difference there. But they are still hooded, and you can't quite see what they are. That thug is dead. Bulgoon, it is your turn.
All right. So I just watched a bunch of lightning go out the front door.
Mhm.
And then a bear.
And then a bear. Well, I'm going to roar like a bear, and I'm going to run out with my knuckle dusters equipped, and I'm going to go sucker punch the first bad guy I see.
Yeah, that would be the other thug.
Yep, I'll hit him right in the jaw.
Cool. Roll the hit.
That is a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Cool.
Bludgeoning damage.
That is a 4.
Oof. Okay.
But hold on. I'm going to use my action surge.
Okay.
So once per short rest, I can do a multi-attack, basically.
Yep.
I just got to find where that was at so I can click it off.
It was under bonus action.
He's going full boom.
It's a free action to do that.
You can take one additional action on your turn. This can be used one time per short rest. So then I'm going to go and attack again. Come in with the old follow-up hit with the haymaker. That is a 10.
That does not
Not
hit.
hit.
Yeah, you put way too much wind up.
So
Yeah.
you go out and like you kind of like flying. You kind of like jump and fly over Bliss in her bear form. And in doing so, you hit the thug, but not as hard as you think you do. And then as you kind of like try to stand and try to punch him again, he's able to dodge it. It is the top of the round. The archer seeing a bear kind of barrel out of the
Barrel out. Ha 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 ha.
It would be surprising.
barrel out of the
It would be unbearable.
but as they kind of see that, they're pretty concerned, so they're going to try to hit the large bear.
Hmm.
Does a 12 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, that is 5 damage.
Okay, fine.
Sounds like
The bear
she
growls.
grins and bears it.
Oh my god. I should have muted you. Opportunity lost.
Sounds like she.
We're good.
Oh no, I was just pretending that she had muted him.
Next, it is one of the wolves. One is going to attack Tuba, so they're going to need to make a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
And that is a crit fail.
Oh,
It has to choose a new opponent or a new target.
So then it's going to try to hit Bliss.
yeah, probably.
So it's going to run up He's gonna run up, look at Tuba. Tuba looks too nice, like it's gonna kind of pet the dog, so it turns around and runs and does a 12 hit to not Tuba, Bliss. That is 13 damage.
Jeez. Okay, fine. That doesn't look good for me, but whatever.
Well, you have 35 health as a bear, don't you?
34, but yes.
Okay. The second wolf is going to run and, since it's only fair, is going to try to attack Goon.
Going to try to attack me?
Goon.
Oh, okay.
Bring it on.
Okay.
He's squaring up.
Goon, does a 23 hit your AC?
Barely.
What did you do?
What did I do? There it is.
That is 12 damage to you, Goon.
A what?
12 damage as the wolf comes up and it bites you, like grabs onto your arm real hard.
No,
And
you know what?
Goon
I'm
has
not taking it.
resistance.
I'm gonna
Goon has
as a
resistance.
react. Can I reaction?
You also have resistance, so you would only take half that too.
Okay.
Although I would take half. I would take it too.
Say that again. Yeah, I have stone endurance. I was thinking of casting it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because of the spell that I cast, you have resistance currently right now, so you only take half damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take the half damage then.
Okay, so
half of 12 is 6.
And that will bring me down to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you were already.
That's all right. I did this on purpose.
Yeah, who's our healer?
Me.
What do we got
Tuba.
going on here?
Tuba. Tuba's our healer and taking the damage right now. I didn't play this right.
Full yikes.
Tuba can heal herself as well.
Yep. If I need be.
speaking of Tuba, it is your turn.
All right. Tuba comes around the corner and she sees this dude knock on the door with a friggin' mace, to be followed by a big blast of lightning and a dagger and a bear and a goon. And it's like, what the fuck? And she's hurting right now. So she's going to cast Cure Wounds on herself. 6 points of or 6 points of healing.
Nice. So he's healed the damage you took with the bond there.
Yep. And then she is going to move closer towards the door.
Right. So you can pretty easily get up and you can like make a line on the other side of Bliss, if you want to.
Sounds good.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Yep.
Okay. It is now the second archer's turn. The second archer, this one is kind of still on the carriage there. They are going to try to take out the biggest threat, which is Bliss as a bear.
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness it's not me.
You're still inside. They can't get a good shot at you.
Okay.
That is a 9, so I don't think that hits, does it?
Nope.
Cool.
No.
That is their turn. Corbin, it is your turn.
Okay, so now that there's our friends in front of me, I can't use that, but I can still keep concentration on it. How far away is that carriage?
Altogether about 60 feet.
All right. So I am going to use my second spell and cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
So just picture like a baseball-sized ball of lightning appearing in my gauntlet, and I just kind of chuck it and sail it towards the archer that just tried to take a pot shot at Bliss.
Okay, that Chromatic Orb is rolled a hit, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Do I still have disadvantage, or was that kind of like a
No, that was just for that turn.
Okay. So +5, please don't be bad. Guess what I rolled?
What?
An 11 again.
Altogether?
Altogether is a 16.
16 just hits.
Okay. That is going to be 4d8 plus 3 lightning damage.
Awesome.
Ooh. That is going to be 20 total damage.
So you put your, like, you kind of clasp your hand a little bit, and lightning sparks from all of your fingers and makes a ball. You take that and you throw it. It kind of whizzes around for a second, and then it hits the archer. It hits him pretty fucking hard too. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm going to stay where I am.
So the swashbuckler is going to walk up, sees that there is a large elephant person, and sees that there's a large bear. He's like, you know what? I don't get paid enough for this. And they're going to start running away.
That's legit.
Yep.
They weren't a twin, so they were always kind of an outlier in the group. So they don't have the best
I
loyalty.
belong to a union and I have rights.
Next is so they're just going to use all their movement and start running away. Next, it is the second thug's turn. They are going to try and punch Goon in the face with their mace. That's a 23. I imagine that hits Goon.
Barely.
Okay. That's 4 damage.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'll take 4 damage straight. I don't even want to half it with
Tuba.
Tuba, if that's possible.
I don't think it is possible. I think you have to take 2, and then Tuba takes 2.
Tuba can heal herself. Don't worry about her. She's a strong, independent lady.
She don't need no man.
But she has chosen you.
Aw. Damn straight. I'm just feeling that pinky toe. And I just know I gotta start, stepping up here.
So that is going to be that thug's turn. Imogene, it is your turn. You are still behind, you're still inside. So you would have to make your way outside unless you want to throw another dagger.
Well, problem is, okay, so who is still left with fighting capacity around me? We've disabled the thugs and wolves, or
there is still 2 wolves and 1 thug.
aren't they in like poor shape?
They're all in poor shape, yes.
What about the giant?
Yeah.
Giant's
What about that giant? What do we know about that giant? What can I and my snakes see about that giant?
The giant's about 20 feet away. If you want to give me let's go for a nature check.
Nature. 13.
Nice.
Okay.
Hopefully.
No.
You see that they're rather wide. Like, they have very broad shoulders.
Well, that doesn't help me with anything.
Oh my
Okay.
God. I know what this is. Who this is.
Okay. Corbin, based on what you know,
Well,
do
it's
you
meta
think-
knowledge, so I can't really say.
well,
But
I'm
they're
going to throw another dagger
At who?
at the big tall guy.
Okay, roll the hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna. No, 14.
14 hits.
Hey. 14 hits for 6.
Nice.
And now he's going to be mad at me, and that's not great. But he's fucking with my friends.
Aw.
All right.
Imogene has some feelings.
Yeah, I mean, we're chill.
Are you going to use any of your movement?
I'm wary of leaving from behind the door because I'm not I'm like stealthy and I don't know where I can go. Is there anywhere for me to dart to, like cover?
No, not within your movement.
Love it. No, I'm gonna stay here.
Give me 1 minute. I need to see if technically you get if right now you would get sneak attack
On like other people or on the attack I just did?
on the attack you just did.
Anything, because you're attacking from cover, because you're from behind the door.
Yeah, well, like Imogene's not like a fighter. She
No,
just
you're a rogue, so depending on how you do things, you may get attacked. I just need
my bonus action to take the dash, disengage, or hide action. I have continued hiding.
All right. Regardless, Bliss, it is your turn.
Yeah, so next is it just the big guy standing still, or are there other people still standing?
So in front of you, there is a thug and 2 wolves.
Okay, I'll keep going after the small ones, then I'll go after the thug with my multi-attack bite and claw again.
Okay, you're gonna bite it?
Yep.
Roll to hit.
18 plus 6.
That definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Nice. 6.
6 damage?
Yeah.
Just enough. So you go up to Thug, kind of like his twin brother. You bite down on his shoulder and toss him around like a rag doll, and he is dead.
Rather than doing my second part, I want to growl at the wolves and see if I can scare them off.
Okay, roll an intimidation.
8.
I believe you still have your soft skills, so I would use your character's intimidation.
I don't care. I nat 20'd.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Bye.
Says Bliss, but way more convincingly of get out of here.
chill, brah.
You stand on your back 2 feet, and you put your arms out, and you kind of widen yourself out like a bear does, and you let out a very loud roar. Like steam comes out of your mouth. That's how hot your breath is.
God damn.
The 2 wolves don't even have a chance to save. They're just going to turn tail and run away.
Excellent.
That's just, fucking natural there.
Nice.
But yeah, so the 2 wolves just fuck off.
That is exactly what I wanted to do. That's my turn. That's all I can do.
So next is the giant. It is going to walk closer. It has a battle axe on one side and a morning star on the other.
Next.
It is going to pull out the morning star, and it's going to swing it at Bliss.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't.
Almost scoring up. I thought it was coming at me for sure.
No, the bear's the biggest threat. ETM.
Sure.
You're on the other side of Bliss. That's a 14 to hit. Is that it?
Yeah.
That is 16 damage.
Oh, I fall down.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So, how much damage extra did it do?
None extra.
Okay, so you revert
you
back
just
to
turn
Bliss at full health.
Yeah.
Bliss again.
Yep. Okay, I untransform out of a bear.
Right, so the giant comes with its morning star, winds it up, and it hits Bliss and kind of knocks Bliss's bear form kind of into the doorway, kind of verting Bliss back into his normal form.
Yeah.
Next, it is Goon's turn.
Yeah, I can't talk. Too busy punching. I'm swinging right at the guy right in front of me.
The giant at this point.
Yeah,
There's only the giant.
that's a 12.
12 just hits.
Yay. And that is total damage of 11.
All right, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No. Wait, maybe. Bonus action. No, I'm good.
Top of the round. All right, so the archer, it's top of the round. So the archer that was behind a rock looks over, have their bow out. They see pretty much everyone else has either deserted or is dead at this point. and they're going to follow the wolves, and they're going to head out the way they came in, along with the swashbuckler. Okay, no more wolves. Tuba, it is your turn.
Tuba is going to get into the doorway.
Yep.
And tell Imogen, stay within 30 feet of Bliss, but surround the big guy.
Am I within 30 feet of Bliss currently?
Yes.
Excellent.
And then I am going to use my priest ability of emboldening bond.
Okay.
As an action, I choose up to 2 willing creatures within 30 feet of me, creating magical bond among them for 10 minutes or until I use this feature again. While any bonded creature is within 30 feet of another, once per turn, they can add a d4 to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Sick.
And then I am going to try to stay in between any melee action and Corbin.
Oh, okay.
Like I want to stand in front of you.
Well, yeah, I was going to walk up and point blank Dragon's Breath, but...
I mean, I don't know if it would do much more damage. But, I mean, I'm trying, her plan is to try to protect you.
Okay. I'm just going to, on my turn, I'll try to find a way to hit them without...
She won't block your vision in any way. She'll,
Okay.
Like, if you want me off to the side a little bit, she'll step off to the side.
Yeah.
Let you do the thing.
It's 3d6 versus 1d10, so...
Oh, okay. I understand.
Right. So after Tuba, it is the other archer. The other archer is going to look at what's in the wagon, say, it's not worth it. I'm gone. Because they're bleeding pretty badly too, so they are going to turn tail and run away. So at this point, all that's left is the giant, and it is Corbin's turn.
Okay. So...
Get him, Corbin.
Yeah, I would like to slowly walk around Tuba and get into a position where I won't hit anyone with my Dragon's Breath other than the giant.
Okay, since the giant's still about, because it didn't... Oh no, it did move, didn't it?
Yeah, it's not 20 feet out. It is close, but Goon is on them, so I have to be like beside Goon and then pointing it away from Goon.
Yeah. Yeah, you would be able to do that.
Okay, so I would like to ready that.
Okay.
And say, you're the only one left. You can go or you can die here.
Wow.
It's a threat, but also just true.
Yeah.
Deep moment.
And if they do anything other than run away, I will fire.
And Goon gets an opportunity attack. He's squared up, ready to hit too.
So they look down, and since you're so close, you are able to see underneath their hood, and you see that this giant has
2 heads.
2 heads.
Yep.
I want you to roll an insight.
Insight? Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Do I get to too?
You can if you want.
Because, like, I am squared up right in front. I would obviously
Yeah,
see
that's
the map
fine. Let's go ahead.
with my -1. I rolled a 13.
All right. So as you both look up there, you see that there's a flicker of color in both of their heads' eyes. Goon can't see that color. He just sees a flicker. But Corbin, you see it. There is a flicker of
Purple?
purple.
Yeah.
Gauntlet.
This is
Corbin, his eyes flash. Do you see his eyes flash?
Yep.
The Eden just looks and is kind of points towards the gauntlet and says,
Yeah.
"Want."
Doctor. in the shape of a
You're
deer.
gonna have to take it off of my body because I physically can't remove it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
It's not their turn, but you're just gonna ready your action to respond.
Hopefully they will run away. Otherwise, I'm gonna attack and then they're gonna possibly down me in one hit.
Okay, Imogen, is your turn.
Oh my god. Can I have a sneak attack.
Yep.
Can I do that?
Yeah, the
you
sneak
go
attack
up
is
to it,
sneak attack is something you add on to an attack already, like that
Yeah. Great.
anytime you get advantage, you can get a sneak attack. And if you go up around the guy while full goon is within 5 feet of him, you start flanking him, and then you'll get that advantage to be able to do your sneak attack.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Plus, you get the D4 extra to your attack if you wish.
Right. So I'm thinking that this will probably go with my rapier.
Yep.
That's only a 5-foot reach. Will I be able to get to him?
Yeah, you'll be able to move around, kind of to get behind the Eden and without going over your 30-foot movement.
Okay. So I would like to try to reach to him, and then if I can hit, I'd like to hit with my sneak attack and with Tuba's bonus.
So roll to hit.
And you roll with advantage because you're flanking.
That was a nat 20.
Okay. Mine, you don't even have to use it.
All right, so you are going
Bang.
to roll your weapon damage, and you're going to roll your sneak attack damage.
So the weapon damage is 16.
Okay,
The sneak attack damage is 7.
for both die. That's
No,
both
you
die
gotta roll
together.
a second time.
Is
First die roll was a 6. Second die roll was a
5.
Okay, so that's 11, 22. So altogether, that's
40?
so.
That's an assassination.
That would have taken him down if he hadn't been hit at all. How would you like to do it? How would you like to take him down?
I would like to run, just throw the door open, run really fast, parkour off some shit, and shove my rapier into him.
Please,
Between the two heads. Cleave it.
please yell parkour while you do the parkour.
Please.
Please.
I will
Please.
yell parkour for Goon.
Yay.
She does parkour off goon.
All right. So basically, you fling the door open as you pull your rapier out. Basically, you kind of run up and you jump, landing 1 foot on Goon's shoulder, which allows you to then kind of propel yourself up a little bit further. You do kind of like a backflip. And as you
Sick.
come down, you bring your sword and you hit the exact middle between the two heads, and you just have gravity do the rest for you. Your blade is very sharp, and you're able to kind of cut down the middle. It doesn't quite cut them in half, but you cut them open and you land yourself on the ground pretty safely.
Sick. Imogene has never done anything so cool in her life, and also she does not generally care this much about people. Don't fuck with my gang.
But stabby.
Okay, I think we're out of initiative now.
Yeah, so at this point, everyone has either ran away or is dead. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to go into a corner and fire off that readied dragon's breath so I don't hit anyone.
So you're able to aim at the garbage and you just let it off, and it just I hear and
Well, if Corbin's going to let one off in the corner, I'm going to go
Oh
off
my.
into the other corner. I'm just going to take a nap.
Oh, okay.
Imogene is covered in blood and in shock and unsure how to process what happened.
I think Corbin, once he lets off the attack, the dragon's breath, just is shaking.
Can Goon roll a quick perception to see if he picks up on Imogene being covered in blood?
You can very easily see that they are.
Do I see the physical, her being in, distress about this?
Yeah, roll an insight.
Oh, that's not helpful.
Bliss is just meditating.
And
You're like, oh, they look fine. She looks fine. She's okay.
can I tell it's her first time, though, too?
You think what she did was pretty fucking badass.
Yeah.
And you can definitely see that she's got a lot of adrenaline going through her right now.
All right, I'm going to give her some space, but I'm going to holler at her and be like, hey, Imogene, did your best today, champ. Glad to have you out there. Shake it off. And I'm you the real winner. And I'm going to keep going to bed.
Yep. Thanks. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is not how I saw my year going, but here we are.
Helpful, right?
And that was that, and yes.
I am just excited that we survived, that we
legit.
won. That, we literally had and survived our first fight. And
Woo.
beat.
If you look over to Corbin, he's got a bag out and is breathing into it.
No.
This isn't a bag of holding; it's a bag of breathing.
Yep. It's
Same
paper.
thing.
Imogen,
Yes.
is that any of that your blood?
God, who knows at this point? I hit that wall pretty hard on the parkour, but it's definitely not mostly my blood.
Badass, by the way.
That's what we hope for.
I need a shower and 50 years of sleep.
I mean, I could go for a nap too.
As you guys are talking, you hear something.
Wolves?
Is it
Interrupted cow.
coming?
Moo!
What?
That's awful.
The ox at the wagon does let off a rather large moo.
Is that supposed to alert us to something?
We should probably go over and check
The
what's
fact
inside.
that there's a wagon over there with just a cow on it.
Yeah.
Looks like we own a wagon now.
Apparently.
So, is it something that adventurers do to loot the bodies of the people that they kill, or is that just a thing that you hear in the tales only?
I
That's
think
no,
that
I
would
think
be
that-
respectful.
Would it be respectful?
Yeah. Wouldn't it?
I'm going to look inside the caravan because they were looking for a sarcophagus, and that sarcophagus turned out to be a boy. So I want to see if there are other sarcophagus boys.
Oh, let's rob them.
Oh, okay. Well, rather than treat them with dignity and respect, Goon would like to rob them.
No,
Yeah, you loot dead bodies. Go.
respectfully loot them as I'm laying them over to face the sun so that they can be easily identified by either both the crows, their spirits, practices, gods, whatever.
You're underground.
Yeah, I'm going to just, take what's mine.
Realistically, though Imogene is in shock, her first instinct is also to rob them.
Corbin does
Sorry,
not want to rob
can't
the
change your character.
Well, you guys can take care of the bodies. I want to see what's in the wagon.
Yeah, I'll go with Tuba.
Okay.
So I'll go over the bodies here quickly. So the thugs both have a mace. One of them has a light crossbow.
Is that better than the crossbow I have?
The hand crossbow you have is, I believe it. It would be better, but it would take two hands.
It's
Mhm.
more damage, but yours is made for speed and stealth, right?
Yeah, no, I'm speed and stealth. I'll keep what I have. Continue. Goon is considering the mace.
So there's two maces, and then the Eden would have dropped a battle axe and a morning star.
Ooh, talk to me about that Morning Star
It's
over the maces.
So the maces would be pretty much just like a cudgel almost.
Like a single hand.
like a single hand there, but a Morning Star would have. I believe the difference is that a Morning Star has spikes.
I don't know.
Yeah, like a mace is like bladed usually.
But it's usually dull.
Yeah, like a wedged.
Yeah.
Morningstar has the spikes, the piercing.
Yeah.
With the weight behind it. It's like a sledgehammer of doom.
It's a mace with spikes. And they also
you know what? I like my hand axes.
Yeah.
Like that I can throw those. But you know what? I got a case of doom or a case of holding there, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that battle axe and that Morningstar because they're shiny and I can probably sell them. Maze will take the maces too.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you take all that stuff. I'm gonna go over to Corbin and Tuba. So you guys go over to the wagon. The ox cow thing looks pretty unperturbed. It doesn't really care who it works for, as long as it gets food. So as long as you get sugar cubes for it, you should be fine. But you guys are going into the back to see what kind of stuff they were dealing with, right?
To see if they had any other sarcophagi / stone boys.
We've moved on from the thugs, but any gold?
No, nobody was carrying any gold. It was all anything that they were carrying for loot is in the back of the carriage.
Imogene has lost interest. She will start to wander toward Corbin.
After I've stashed away the weapons that I've smuggled or stolen or acquired, I will also proceed to Corbin.
Okay. So, in the back of the wagon there, you see there is a lockbox. It's a little bit smaller than a chest, but it's a little bit larger than like a jewelry box, somewhere kind of in between, which I know is a big field there. You see there was a couple bags of food, some of grain. There seems to be a couple of barrels. Looks to be a couple sets of clothes and stuff.
No other rock-formed children?
Not that you can see.
Any wood-shaped children?
No.
Oh, God.
I'm just wondering if this is a Children of the Elements.
No.
Double checking.
But yeah, it's basically just looks like they had gone into town to get supplies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But no sarcophagus, no armor or anything like that.
No gold?
There's a lockbox.
I am the lockpicker. I would like to lockpick. No, Goon, put your foot down.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a handful of grain and walk over to the ox and feed it some grain.
Can you give me an animal handling?
I
With
will
advantage.
attempt.
With advantage.
Oh, okay. That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
So you give it a handful of grain and it kind of eats it from your hand. Seems like you're probably treating it better than the others did because it kind of gives you a little nuzzle after it takes some.
Yeah.
Aw.
Once it finishes the grain, I will pat it with my non-gauntleted hand.
All right. Imogene, for the lockbox, I want you to give me lockpicking again.
Do you mean sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Essentially, yes, it's the same thing.
15 plus 5, 20.
Awesome. So you're able to go at it with your lockpicks, and you're able to open it, and it is full of gold and silver coins.
I would like to take the sum and split it between us.
That's really nice of you for a rogue.
Well, I'm starting to like you guys. And also, I have still a large sum of money.
There's enough for everyone to have 10 pieces of gold and 15 pieces of silver.
Oh, I can buy so much ale with that. Where do I add that?
I also pointed out that there was a barrel in the back.
Hey,
right?
Imogen, do you just want to hold my money for me?
Sure.
Yeah, it's better for everyone, I think.
So that was how much gold? How much what?
10 gold and 15 silver.
All right. So
Which I know is equals 1.5 gold pieces, but they're in silver.
Yeah. I don't really feel right taking this.
For why?
Try feeling left. See if that helps.
Oh my god. Tight.
Just because, I don't know, it just feels wrong to take it from people who ran away.
I mean,
That
they
is a
probably
hell
took
of
it
an
from
opinion.
somebody else, and we'll never find who it came from down in this crazy nonsense world.
If you find them, you can give them your share.
Okay.
Also, I feel like they came here for a reason.
They came here
I'm
to take the
assuming-
boy.
Did they follow us, though, or were they stopping?
He was in a sarcophagus.
We
They-
don't know that. Was he actually in a
He
sarcophagus?
was a sarcophagus.
They came from the opposite direction. They came from what you guys would see as an exit.
Okay, so they were coming to stop here and just happened to notice that we were here. And that's how all this happened. So I feel like we did bad things, but they seem to be the people that started it.
Yes, they definitely started it with the arrow through the window.
And for some reason, they think we stole a sarcophagus. Which I'm
Do you guys
assuming-
even remember sarcophagus?
It's like a crazy suit of armor that broke
No,
apart.
It was.
I know what a sarcophagus is, but I don't. Did I not open up a sarcophagus?
You didn't, because that was the armor that was protecting Cobble.
It's just the kid. It like there is no sarcophagus. It is Cobble.
Oh, so we weren't lying when I said we didn't have a sarcophagus with us.
Correct.
Not entirely.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel better about this now.
Do they know they're looking for a child?
Not that they said.
Well, then I don't feel bad about taking their money too.
Well, my point is if they were going to stop here, maybe they were living here. So if we look around the house, we might be able to find anything that they're obviously not coming back for.
Maybe, but you said that there was a barrel?
Be a great place to spend the night, too.
Yeah, there's a barrel full of liquid.
Oh, it's full of liquid.
Dibs.
You don't even know
What
what
is the
it
liquid?
I don't know, but I intend to find out in the best ways possible.
That could
I
be
hope you get
disgusting.
poisoned.
It's cider.
Yeah.
So you guys want to? Do you guys want to try to go into the room and like sleep, or do you want to sleep in the wagon, or?
I think we should definitely go into the place that you guys were hiding in and work this off. This is our first battle. We're beat. We're in
Bring
need
the
of...
ox to the stable.
I hope you don't mean me.
You heard her, Bliss.
Ox can join the rest of our animals, so...
I feel weird about us having an ox, kind of. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Because it's kind of like me.
Is it like you?
It's like if Goofy owned Pluto, you know?
That's not so bad.
No, but that's how I feel right now.
It's kind of why I didn't want an elephant.
Yeah, I feel ya.
All right. So yeah, you guys can like go in and you kind of set up. You set up your sleeping bags and stuff
I
like
mean,
that.
we could also just sleep inside the lantern.
Yeah.
Dibs the tub.
Okay. I think that
No one's
that
fighting.
Imogene might like that room for now. As I look, and she is still covered in blood.
Yes, she gets the bathtub today.
I desperately need to wash off.
But I dibs the tub.
It will be wet.
Bliss is going to tend to the plants.
But I don't want a wet tub to sleep in. I dibs the tub to sleep in. I want
Talk
it
to
to
the
dry.
ox.
There may be a
You can't
tub in...
have the dry tub.
You don't have to have the tub in the lantern house. You could have the tub in this house.
All right, I guess I'll meet you halfway there then.
And have the lantern outside of the tub just for him to watch over.
Sure. That sounds like a good plan.
That makes sense.
I get the tub in the lantern next time though.
As long as
Yes.
no one is covered in blood.
I don't feel
That
like
seems
that's
like
fair.
a reasonable rule.
I don't.
Brett
You
gets
think
to
we
sleep
will
in the
often
tub
be
if
covered
no
in
one's
blood?
covered in
Yeah.
blood. Yeah, I feel it's going to be a common problem for some of us.
Yeah. I'm a pretty up close and personal kind of person.
Then you'll be covered in blood and you can have the tub.
Yeah, that's why I dibsed it.
Fine.
All right, cool. But this time you can have first.
Okay.
Because, like, that was really cool what you did there.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, like the way you parkour on, like, to him, and, like, you, like, went right down the spine.
Is that where the spine was? Were there two
Technically,
spines?
wouldn't it have two spines? And that
Well,
be
the
not
spine would
where the
have to
spine-
hit a convergence point, and you severed that.
They weren't Siamese no more.
So everybody gets set up with where they're going to.
Twin sons. They were twins now. I get it, huh?
Yes.
Siamese.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So everybody's gonna get set up with wherever they're going to sleep, whether it's inside the lantern or outside the lantern tonight. Cobble is happy that you have protected him. Unsure why people would have been looking for his sarcophagus. But everyone is able to have a nice long rest after their first big battle, and we're gonna end it here so we can start next week, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning. Okay. It is the top of the round. I need to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay.
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 Sounds good. I could use one.
Do you want to pause the recording?
No.
All right.
I
Yeah.
want the extra little bits.
Oh, I'm going to Washington. That was my knees.
If Brett says he's going to the washroom, he's going to go pee off his deck.
Oh, you don't need to include that in the true. He doesn't believe in peeing inside. I have seen that man go outside to pee off of his deck far too many times.
Yeah, Justin, can you
That's
pause it?
going for the what was it, the blooper reel?
Mm.
Yeah.